morning everyone. So here I am today on the shores of Lac de Moron, you can see behind me. So yeah, welcome to part 2 of hiking and packrafting Lac de Moron and Lac de Brenets. So what's the plan today? Well, the plan is that get the boat rigged and then it's head up west towards Les Brenets itself, go towards the end, that end of the lake, turn round and then head back down towards Saut du Doubs, so the big waterfall which is down that way, and then yeah, do the 1 kilometre portage down to Lac de Moron and then paddle down Lac de Moron, turn round, up, and yeah, so not too hectic a day today, relatively easy. I mean, I'm looking at maybe spending a couple hours on the water. I don't know how long it takes, but we'll see. And then yeah, that's pretty much the plan. So let's get the boat rigged, let's get everything sorted, and let's get to it. So that's the, oh, no idea what that was, but that was pretty cool. So yeah, that is the boat inflated. I'm just going to get everything packed. I'm going to keep the spray deck on, but I'm not going to wear the full whitewater skirt and everything. Yeah. So yeah, so going to finish getting everything rigged, ready, and then temper the boat, and I should be ready to go in roughly the next 10-15 minutes or so. Alrighty, so after trying out a few different methods with the boat, with the GoPro and so on, I think I've finally got a temporary solution for my GoPro. Probably my still water setup, I might change it if and when I get to do a little bit more white water, but yeah, we'll see how today goes. And yeah, there it is. So I'm also for the first time using the cargo fly, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. See if that makes a difference to the handling of the boat. All I've got in there is just stuff that I don't want potentially falling in the drink, like the inflation bag, stuff sack, top lid of my rucksack that's got just stuff, and yeah, see how it goes. And then in the yellow dry bag I've just got the shell or the body of my rucksack. So yeah, because I'm doing some international travelling in a few months, so yeah, predominantly a packrafting trip, so I'm just experimenting from here till then with different methods and yeah, just practicing, trying out the new boat, really getting to grips with it, and doing any fixes that need doing before I disappear, or not disappear, but before I go. So yeah, right, I think it's time to get launched and get paddling. Oh yeah, that is already looking a lot nicer. Yeah. That is definitely a nicer view for the camera. So what I'll probably end up doing is, if this mount does fall off today, well, what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably just get the surfboard mount it on the front there, or I'll import a flexible GoPro mount from the US. So I have ideas. Yeah. Anyways, first couple of 100 meters paddle, and well, other than the noise of the aquaculture, this is turning to be a very, very lovely day. So, a little bit of info about Lac de Moron, I might have previously mentioned. It is a natural lake, and it only has a depth of around about 25 meters. Behind me, on my left-hand side, is Switzerland. Behind me on my right-hand side is France. So somewhere here, I will be crossing the border. So yeah. Very easy-going lake. Very relaxing. There's only one thing that you need to be wary of on here, and that is the giant lake. Giant compared to some of the other ones I've seen, but it's a small and medium-sized lake cruisers. So yeah, that's just something to note. The captains know that I'm here. I've seen them. I've made contact. I've waved. So as long as I follow the rule of the smaller boat does not have the right of way, then I don't think there'll be any problems. Okay, so I have no idea what those two steel girders are up there, but from a certain angle it looked like a diving platform, but yeah. Theoretically yes, but I don't know how deep that is, but I'm not doing it. Would be fun, but no, not today. Right, so big boat has passed. A little bit of waves, I think. Whee! That was fun. It wasn't as big as some of the other ones, but still quite amusing. What the heck is that? Oh, it's not. I don't know what it was, but it was something. Actually, it's convenient that I've beached because there's another boat inbound as well, so yeah, I'm just going to pull over, wait for them to pass. So that's one lake cruiser returning, two lake cruisers outbound. Not bad, not bad. This is the big one. When I was here last time, this is the one that I had to take an evasive maneuver because, well, there were some people being irresponsible in a kayak, and yeah, so I'm just gonna chill out here, wait, bide my time, and yeah. Oh, that's cool. This one seems like a relatively flat, it seems like it's more like a converted barge. Very modern. Wait. day, but quite fun. What I can tell, I am approaching the gorge proper. So this valley, I think, is an old flooded ravine because I mean, if you look at the photos from when this lake was dried out back in 2021, early 2020s, then you can see just how this lake is, how there's an old riverbed under the water here. And then also Lac de Moron, which is the second lake I will be paddling. You can definitely see in and of itself that is definitely a ravine, so yeah. So if you look at the photos, look at old topographical maps of the area, yeah, that is definitely an old hobby of mine. I used to do it a lot back in the UK, I still do it today as well, which is just look at historical topo maps. It's great to see just how things have changed and how I used to track the old railway lines back when they used to be in Bath, so it's nice to see how things were versus how they are now. A little bit of archaeological history, so or industrial archaeology. So, I mean, if you overlay old topo maps with modern satellite imagery, well, then that's just a completely different story. So, yeah. Right, legitimately convenient that I'm parked up here at the minute because, well, I've got two boats approaching. I've got one behind me, one in front of me, so yeah, I'm just going to shove away from these rocks for a minute, wait for the wave to catch me, keep an eye out because ideally this is where I want to be, so yeah, I reckon I'll be alright. As long as I hug the shore, I should be okay. Yeah. I should be alright. Yeah, we'll probably to the side. I might just move to that little inlet there, but we'll see. I've got one word for this. Bumpy is the next phrase, because I'm probably going to get double whammied by waves. Good news is that is the two smaller cruisers that are approaching, because the big one, well, roughly they run around an hour, so half an hour there, half an hour back. Well, 20 minutes out, 10 minutes there, 20 minutes out, 10 minutes there, give or take. So yeah, first set of waves, way. That was big. That was definitely big. Whee! The other crews are approaching just now. Oh, that'll be fun to get in the middle of, but I'm not going to do that. I've already been caught once in a situation like that, and it's not the best. So, really, the only reason I'm here is because I was going to do a third-person shot Yeah, because I found a nice little perch, but well, yeah. I really hope this person, they're not tooting the horn, so they know that I'm here, they can see me. I can see them, as long as I don't move. Give them plenty of space. Looks like they're just going to go straight past. Ideal. Sorted. Alrighty. Beans. Cool beans. Well, the wake on that one was definitely a lot nicer. Nowhere near as bouncy. Plus, yeah, I can see them, they can see me, so. I mean, how can you not see a bright red packraft with a bright yellow, dry bag on the back? But yeah, it's fun and games now. So the big boy has just been. Have a little wave splash. Just taking a few minutes to just enjoy this fantastic view, which I will put just now. So yeah, I'll see if I can, yeah, there we go, that's it. So you can just see a little bit of that in the background. So, yeah. Oh my days. Quite a few, I think I've seen 3 kayaks, 1 stand-up paddleboard, and I've lost count of the amount of times I've seen all the cruisers, but yeah. Just taking a few minutes here in the shade. It is like, even though I've only been on the water for almost 2 hours, 5 kilometers, but that's including going back and getting the camera once I've collected it from filming. But, oh my days. This is better than I thought. You know, having hiked it, I know what it's like, but actually to be in the gorge itself, paddling is next level. so incredibly happy right now. I mean, there was the last couple of sections just through this little S-bend here. It's yeah, it's quite something, genuinely quite something. And yeah, I mean, I very much like, if this, I mean, considering I am in the Doubs Valley, if this is the Doubs, then oh my days, I would love to paddle that river. But fortunately, it is a very, very strictly controlled river with very hefty fines if you get caught. So yeah, chances are that I'm just going to. I mean, I know there is a 2 to 3 day trek that you can do, so I'll probably end up doing that instead. But we'll see. We'll see if I have. Might be something to do then, but we'll see. We'll see. I unfortunately do not have a lot of time off work next month, so yeah. Days are going to be limited. There it is, just over there is Saut du Doubs with one of the lake cruisers in front of it. So yeah, probably going to make my way over to the Swiss side of the river or of the lake. Probably quickly just de-inflate the raft, get my rucksack, get all my gear into the rucksack. I'm probably not even going to close it properly because it's only a one-click portage, so yeah, I just want everything to be yeah, packable and ready to go and ready to re-rig for when I get down to Lac de Moron. Lac de Moron isn't going to be much longer, then it's going to be a quick rinse, repeat, get the boat in, paddle back, job done. Alrighty, just on the portage now, on the path down to the boat ramp on Lac de Moron. So yeah, anyways, what I've done now is I've done what I call an informal de-rigging. So I've basically got the pack wide open at the back, and then everything else I've just chucked into the yellow dry bag here. Convenient? Not really, but oh, we are so going down there. 100%. Absolutely, I'm going down. But, yeah. Anyways, I digress. So I reckon I'm around about maybe 200-300 meters away, if even that, from the boat launch. From what I can tell, I am probably not the only person down here, as I have seen a bicycle that was discarded at the top, locked and everything. So it might be the case that today there might be some fishermen on the lake. So I'll make an analysis of the situation if and when that comes. So yeah, eyes on the lake. I mean, to be fair, it would definitely not surprise me if there were fishermen, especially seeing summer holidays in a lot of the canton here in Switzerland have started. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah. And, this is also a good time to test to see if the mount on the front of the boat holds. So yeah, that's that. And this is definitely good practice for when I go on my next trip, on my next international trip in September, as it's going to be dominantly packrafting, as I learned from my mistake last year. I definitely tried doing definitely more multi-sport, which was difficult, and also without having done any training for it. But no. But now, definitely practice has been had. I know what I'm doing, know where I'm going. So yeah. Okay, I don't think I'm alone here today. So we'll see. Because it's either a cyclist has come down or these boats we used over the weekend. So yeah, we'll see. First things first, decamp everything, de-rig, check. I mean, these boats don't look like they've moved. Do I launch from down there? Do I launch on the ramp? Ramp, definitely the ramp. I'm not taking chances today. This is an incredibly steep lake to get into, especially from the Swiss side. So no, I'm going with where I recce'd when I was here last week. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll get the boat rigged just up here, and then we'll get it in the water down there. So yeah, first couple of priorities, get everything organised. Second is to get boat inflated. Third, change batteries on all cameras. And then fourth, get ready to rock and roll. So yeah, let's do it. Slight little development then. The boat has been inflated, just down there on the path, in the water, just settling. And as I suspected, I am most definitely not alone. Yeah, looks like someone's brought a stand-up paddleboard with them, and looks like they're doing the exact same thing that I am. So there's something on the other side of the lake, but no. So that's good. So my plan is that I've gone. All my valuables are with me, and the dry bags are phone, wallet, keys, ID, basically all the stuff I need to get home. The only thing that I have in my dry bag is my rucksack, power bank, cable, wet weather gear. Not that I'd need it, but you know, better to have it not need it than need it not have it. And a few other bits and pieces. So yeah. And basically just the stuff for the packraft, so like the stuff sack, dry bag, backrest and all that sort of jazz. So yeah. Gonna get in the boat, get paddling, and do Lac de Moron, and yeah, we shall see. So yeah, should be fun, should be good. Let's do it. On another note, I am much more relaxed now that I know that there's someone else doing what I'm doing, because yeah, to have someone else actually doing it is good, because I was very worried when I was here last week on my own in the water, only one on the lake, heebie-jeebies. It was like, am I allowed to be here? Am I not allowed to be here? But much more relaxed now, so yeah, let's get the boat, get to it. Okie dokie, so first first 100 meters or so of Lac de Moron. Very easy going, very nice and relaxing. I mean, truth be told, one reason I have been very scared to paddle this lake is, I've probably mentioned it in my previous video, I might have mentioned it in the packrafting bit. I didn't actually film or edit, but one thing I will say is one thing that is a little bit nerve-wracking about packrafting here is you're on the Doubs, and as I've said, the Doubs is a beautiful river. You know, I've walked a section of it, a small one, but driven through the valley, something else. It's, you're in a gorge and you've got practically no civilization. I think there's only from here to the big civilization, which is Saut du Doubs. I think you've only got one major village, and that's called Gumwa. Now Gumwa is the start of a 2-day packrafting trip, kayaking trip. And the problem with the Doubs is that it is one of the very few rivers in Switzerland, seeing as it is on the French border, that is primarily fishing priority. So what that means is that the fish take precedence over water sports. Now you can do water sports on the river, provided that certain conditions are met. Those conditions being, you can only do water sports between the hours of 10 and I think it's 4 or 6, and only if the water level allows it. Now, the problem with the water level is that I'll only tell you the day before if you're allowed to paddle. So, for example, let's say you're going back from Gumwa down to Saut du Doubs, and the first day it's all great. You get to your midway hiking point or camping point, and then you realise, you check, you can't go the next day. Well, what do you do then? So, yeah. Difficult, and the consequences of getting caught, and you will get caught, severe, very heavy fine is what I've heard. Yeah, that's why I've been a little bit nervous packrafting here, because this is part of the Doubs river, but it is a lake, so I'm guessing it's okay. That was a heron. So, yeah. Interesting to hear what kind of noises they make. Brenets, you are in the gorge, but it's not very high. Whereas here, you're not exactly in the gorge. But, you know, you've got cliffs 300-400 meters above you. Just, you know, and I've hiked along the route that's up there, and it is just phenomenal. That's not good. Alright, I'm starting to burn. I'm starting to sunburn. I need to go shade break and cream up. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. There we go. I believe I have seen something up, get some water and rehydrate a little bit, and then right, I'll just keep going to those cliffs there, and then we'll turn around. At least then, you know, something will get done. But I'm actually saying this was I'm definitely, yeah, I don't know. Oh my days, there's a trout. There's an actual trout. Little lake. Oh, another one. Little lake trout about yay big. I think, given the time and what I want to try and accomplish, I've done a little bit of Lac de Moron. I'm probably, I don't know, my gut instinct is telling me to turn around. Just, I mean, it is. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not feeling very confident here. One day I will get around to doing this, but for the meantime, I'm just going to take a couple of, as I've done Lac de Moron. I've already done a segment of it. It's a fun lake, but it's a little bit quiet, a little bit too quiet for my liking. Is that a horse? Well, that's interesting. No way. There is. It's like something out of the Old West. Like, it's like a full-on caravan. My camera is not going to pick it up, but here we go. Right, so over there, just ignore my gnarly finger there, will be a caravan of horses approaching. I mean, this literally looks like something out of Red Dead Redemption 2. You've got a big space of water. Big space of water, and I'm back in the sunshine. There we got one. A stone? days. It was like genuinely like something out of Red Dead Redemption. There's 1, 2, 3, 5 horses. Oh my days. That is wild. Yeah. I think I'm going to be a little bit of a hasty retreat actually. But yeah, mainly because the view of the lake is down that way. And yeah, I do have 3 hours home. Yeah. Righty, slight situation change with the horses. There's a lot more than 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It genuinely sounds like something from a western, so yeah. I may not have gotten all that I wanted to get done today done, but I am happy with what I've accomplished. So, yeah, keep paddling past the people with the dog. Yeah, and I'm gonna be a hasty retreat. Chances are I might actually take the actual prop boat back to Les Brenets, but we'll see. So yeah, today's adventure is almost at a close. It's pretty nice. 5 hours almost, 10 kilometers. So very easy going paddling. So, yeah. Looks like, actually no, it doesn't even look like we can get close to the waterfall. It looks like down here, definitely worth another visit sometime. So, yeah. Oh, boy. Let's just catch the first possible trains home. Get some luncheon. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Definitely moment. Get some grubbage in me. Yeah, get some grub, and then we'll call it a day, I reckon. Yeah, or just hoof it from here back to the Saut du Doubs. Back to the Doubs. Yeah, I'm probably gonna hoof it. Ditch the gear. Everything in the rucksack. Done. Yep, that's the plan. Alrighty, so just approaching the end of the trip now. So we're out of the water in a few minutes. Hasn't been as long as I would like, but we've still done over 10 kilometers, which is good. Still testing out the new boat, which I'm very happy with, and just overall had a great time. So yeah, that's it from me for today's adventure. I wish you all well, and I will catch you on the next one.